Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back at the today, and today the Atlanta Braves have traded for Mauricio Dubon, two-time Gold Glove winner and World Series champion from the Astros. Braves fans, listen to this. Coming from an Astros fan, you guys are getting a great guy. Not just a great guy, but a great player as well. And I hate to see him go. I'm not upset about this by the Astros trading him, but I hate to see. I'm not mad about the player leaving, but I hate to see the person leaving. Now, when I say that, it sounds like Dubon was a bad player. Dubon was a really good player. Dubon was good defensively, and he was good offensively most of the time. I think at the end of the year, Dubon really started to struggle offensively, and that hurt this team. But everyone at the plate was really struggling towards the end of the year for the Houston Astros. But Dubon, even though he was struggling, was still batting .241 for the Astros, and he was batting .269 the year before that, and .223. In 2023 was .278. So good offensively, good defensively, great addition for great addition for the Braves. The only reason I like this trade, there's a couple reasons. Number one, now the Astros are receiving Nick Allen. He's not great offensively at all. That's not why I'm excited about him coming into Houston. Nick Allen is a very good defender at shortstop. Allen was a finalist at shortstop, a Gold Glove winner, and the Gold Glove for shortstop. And he's a great shortstop. So, but just wondering, and I was thinking about this while talking in a different video about the Astros trading for him. How is Nick Allen going to play? I feel like Nick Allen's going to play probably more at second than he will shortstop. He was so good at shortstop this year for the Braves. I don't know about how he is as a second baseman. If anybody knows, let me know. But I know he was amazing this year at shortstop. How are the Astros going to play him at shortstop? You've got not just Jeremy Pena at shortstop, but you've got Carlos Correa at shortstop. Last year, after the Astros traded for Carlos Correa, it seemed like at any point the Astros did not have Jeremy Pena and Carlos Correa was out there. That Correa was the shortstop. Yes, you had Correa at third, but They moved Correa to short whenever you had a situation where Pena was not available, when Pena was injured. And, one thing I am thinking about right now is, I guess, what if both Correa and Pena are hurt? Because there is a possibility that could happen. Correa has had a lot of injuries. He was healthy every moment. The Astros, after the Astros traded for him, sure, he had days off here and there, but Carlos Correa did not have one injury after the Astros traded for him, and that was really good. But that definitely could happen. It's a long 162-game season, and so who knows with that. But I'm trying to figure out how everything is going to work with this Astros team. I still think there's too many puzzle pieces that have not been, revealed yet for the Astros. There's a lot going on yet. I think there's going to be a lot more things that happen this offseason for the Astros. We've already seen three players actually go. Jasper McCormick's been released. Ramon Urias has been DFA'd, and now Dubon's been traded. But I'm just interested in what more is going to happen, because I think that there's going to be a lot more that happens. But again, one of the reasons why I like this trade for the Astros, not just because of how good Allen is defensively, but two more reasons. Also the fact that Dubon is making so much more money than Nick Allen. Allen was making under $2 million. Now Dubon's making close to $6 million. So that's a big plus side for the Astros. And then another thing is that it's already been reported that Jim Crane wants to be under the luxury tax, and getting rid of Dubon's contract and taking it in for Nick Allen is the Astros and Jim Crane want to bring in pitching. They want to bring, the two things they want to bring in is they want to bring in a starting pitcher and a left-handed batter in free agency. It's already been reported. And those are two things I feel like the Astros need. I feel like they need another left-handed bat, and they need another starting pitcher. So if trading away Dubon for a great defender, Nick Allen, who's making a lot less money, helps this team get another starting pitcher and a left-handed batter, I'm all in for that, and that's the only reason why I'm glad Dubon's gone. But as a Dubon is the player and the person, Atlanta, you guys are getting a great guy and a great player. And it's been a busy day for this Atlanta Braves team, and I've been keeping an eye on it. Like, first they trade for Ryan Rollison from the Colorado Rockies. He was a former first-round pick. He made his major league debut last year, was god-awful, but that's with the Rockies, so this is a project for the Braves. And look, Rollison could easily suck for the Braves next season, but who knows? The Braves, they've been a team that has had good pitching products in the past, and I think that they can turn around Rollison's career. He's still decently young, was a first-round pick talent, and was good in the minor leagues last season, and then just struggled in the major leagues. But with the Rockies, they only gave up cash considerations to receive him, but I like that trade. And that wasn't just it, but then they re-signed Raisel Iglesias to a 1-year, $16 million deal. Their closer, who's been with them since 2022 and has done really well. This past year was his worst year, but he was still decent, and he's been good for them since 2022. And now they make the trade for Dubon, who I feel like the Braves need better offense. Dubon brings that compared to Nick Allen. And I said it when I talked about the Iglesias signing. I think this Braves team is a team that's going to try to be competitive. They're an organization that losing is not in their identity. The last 34 years, going back to 1991, they've only missed the playoffs 11 times. So losing is not in their bones, and I think they're going to try to be a winning team again. And early so far in the offseason, it seems like they've been very aggressive. Dubon, joining in, getting rid of Allen, who was not great for their offense last year, bringing back Iglesias, adding in a project in Rollison, and it's so early in the offseason, this Braves team definitely could do more. And then we know about all the guys that they had on their team last year that they could get back this year that were injured. The Braves were a very injured team, so if they can get some of their injured guys back next year to stay healthy, that can be like additions to next year's team. So I'm already looking out for the Atlanta Braves next season as a team that could get back into the playoffs. Rare for them to miss the playoffs like they did this year, but I think next year in 2026, there's a decent chance they could be back in there. I don't think they're a team that I'd look at as like, oh, this team could win the East, but the NL East. But I think they're a team that definitely has a shot of winning, enough games to be a wild card team. So you guys give me your thoughts on this trade for the Braves in the comment section, and peace out.